Hours before schools reopened for the first term this year, chest thumping and exchanges marked the engagements between the Teacher Service Commission and the teachers' unions. Talks called yesterday to end the stalemate collapsed after the Kenyan National Union of Teachers, KNUT, failed to turn up for the talks, while KUPPET accused the employer of failing to offer a solid deal that would lead to the calling off of the boycott. KUPPET has called on its members to keep off classes tomorrow and convene at the union's branch offices to get circulars of a strike on Tuesday.
Teacher Service Commission convened a Teacher Service Consultative Committee on 3rd yesterday, and the said meeting failed to convince KUPPET to call off the strike. We therefore advise our members that the strike is on.
The union also wants boards of management to take over the running of school affairs, as their members won't be held responsible over any property or administrative lapses in the schools. And the Kenya Association of Parents came under stinging criticism for obtaining an injunction against the strike from the industrial court, with KUPPET saying the government was using the Musau Ndunda outfit to frustrate the efforts by teachers.
Those bodies who are basically busy bodies as stakeholders in education. Because when and in which school is Musau Ndunda's children learning? Why must the government use such busy bodies to secure orders from court?
But the doors are not closed on negotiations, with the union saying it was ready to resume talks with the government anytime.
Chama cha KUPPET kiko tayari kuendelea na mazungumzo wakati wote, ikiwa ni leo, ikiwa ni usiku wa leo, ikiwa ni kesho, tuko tayari kwenda mazungumzo. Lakini mpaka saa hizi hatujaona kama TSC inapeana ofa yoyote ambayo ina maana ili kuweza kuzuia huu mgomo.
And 2015 seems to mark a contrast in the strike script for the two unions, who have always been antagonists. This time the two unions, NAT and KUPPET, appearing united in their agitation.
Na leo hii tunasumuza kwa niaba ya walimu wote. Na mnisikize vizuri. Walimu wote, wawe ni wa primary, wawe ni wa secondary. Sababu wale wenzetu, sababu ya mambo ya court order, wamejificha. Na wametupatia idhini kwamba tuongee kwa niaba ya walimu wote. Kwa hivyo walimu wote kuanzia primary, paka secondary, paka colleges, wasiende shuleni hapo kesho. Mgomo utakuwa umeanza.
Meanwhile, parents and guardians continued with the usual activities that mark the opening of schools, with the hope that the unions and the government would strike a deal. The government yesterday called on parents and guardians to send their children to schools, saying learning would resume as per the circular issued by the Ministry of Education in October last year. The back and forth arguments between the government and the teachers' unions sadly has trapped in the crossfires the children who go to public schools and their parents, with no deal just yet. And the parents are now pleading with the government and the unions to dialogue to at least end the stalemate that threatens the education calendar in the year 2015. John Jacob Curia, Channel 1 Weekend.